afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Supreme Court here at Ottawa-Glandorf High School for game number 2 of the Ottawa-Glandorf Winter Classic as the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans welcome in the Upper Sandusky Rams. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Miles Holliday, Jacob O'Neill on camera, and our entire WOSN crew. Miles, this one is the one everybody's been waiting for because obviously it's the host team and the gym is pretty full on one side.
Well, we were treated to something special in game number 1, weren't we?
We sure were.
How about the one for the ages with Jaquel Cotton and then Foster with that scintillating spinneroonie tomahawk dunk. And we're going to have a really great matchup here. Anytime you're the host team hosting your own classic, you want to put your best foot forward. And as always, the OG people, they've showed up for this one. This is going to be a lot of fun. And this is a really good Upper Sandusky team as well.
Upper Sandusky comes in at 13-5, 7-4 Miles in the Northern 10 League, which is a really, really good league on the top of the state of Ohio. What are the keys for Upper Sandusky to win this one?
Yeah, number one, a fast start, Danny. This is a team that outscores their opponents 236 to 185 in that first quarter, okay? Number two, they got to have some team glass work. Everybody knows OG does a great job on the glass. They attack the glass. They go after every loose ball. They're going to have to do a good job of making sure OG doesn't get every rebound that they want. And then last but not least, the smooth spread of Hellmans. The Hellman brothers, they are fantastic. Justin at 12 points a game and Josh at 10 points a game. Those guys are going to have to be smooth like they always are.
Ottawa-Glandorf, the host team, comes in 5-11 Miles, 3-4 in the WBL, but it's still Ottawa-Glandorf. It's still their tournament, and they still have quality athletes.
Yeah, and number one for them, the extra pass. It's so important to them what they do offensively. They have 4 guys that average 2 assists a game, so make that extra pass. Number two, a point of pride. Give a great effort. This is your winter classic. You go out there and you play your hardest. And number 3, big bad Brody. Brody Fortman, Danny, last week I had him against Van Wert, 16 points. He is a guy that can really make and create his own shot, averages 9 a game. Big bad Brody's going to have to be big here today, and look at that. He gets the ball right away.
We are underway, and Ottawa-Glandorf controls the tip. They'll swing it from left to right, get it up top. This is Grady Tomazos up the top of the offensive set. They'll swing it around. Adam Mag with the ball, swings it over to Grady Tomazos. Mag will take a little foul line jumper, and he scores. Adam Mag knocks it in on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. 2-0, Ottawa-Glandorf leads.
Adam Mag is a guy that loves that 15-footer, and how about Upper Sandusky challenging right away on a fast break?
Brock Montgomery takes it in on the right side, misses the shot. Tomazos with the 3 from the left side, and it's good. Grady Tomazos with the 3-ball. GT for 3. It's 5-0 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
How about the big Tomazos? That's tough. You fake a pass and then get in a shooting position. Nice make by Tomazos.
Upper Sandusky with the ball. They'll start number 4, Justin Hellman, the 6-foot senior at 11.9. They'll go Brock Montgomery, the 6'1 senior at 12.8. Josh Hellman, a 6'3 junior at 10 points a game. And Cayman Laus is a 6'6 senior at 9.1, and Luke Schoenberger is a 6'2 sophomore at 8.4 a game.
A nice catch by Justin Hellman on that one. It was a miracle whip type pass to get him free.
You're going to use that reference a lot, aren't you? Oh, may I please use it too? There's a shot from the left side. It goes off the mark. Rebound comes down to Upper Sandusky. Ottawa-Glandorf will go with number 1, Grady Tomazos is a 6-foot senior at 9.7. Number 3, Brody Fortman is a 6'4 junior at 9.3 a game. Ross Mag is a 6'3 senior at 2.3. Royce Ellerbrock is a 5'10 sophomore at 4.8. And Adam Mag rounding out the starting lineup.
Yeah, really nice screen by Josh Heilman to trigger that offensive set to make it a 5-4 ball game. Good execution. You better keep your head on a swivel when these Upper Sandusky guys set screens.
There's a 3-ball from the top of the key. It's off the mark. That one put up by Royce Ellerbrock, and the rebound comes down, and it'll be brought down by Justin Hellman. Are we officially calling them the Mayonnaise Brothers? Is that okay? You think so? There's a steal from Tomazos. He's going to take it in on the right side, and he scores. Grady Tomazos, who's been a starter for this team for 13 years, scores on the layup. He seems like he's been here forever. I love that kid.
It's kind of been fun to watch Grady really grow into that role as not a complimentary player, but a guy that needs to score, and he's really grasped that here late in the season. Yeah,
Miles, he is a glue guy. He really is a good player, and he has been in this program doing the right thing for a long time. Upper Sandusky down 7-4 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
And nearly a 6 seconds into key call that time for Upper Sandusky.
There's a three ball from the top of the right side, and it's good. Brock Montgomery, the 6'1 senior who averages 13 a game, knocks it in. It's 7-7 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
OG is going to have to be really cognizant of where Montgomery's at. A 48% shooter from behind the arc, 100% that time.
There's a three ball from the far left side. Adam Mag with the miss. Rebound comes down to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to bring it down in transition on the right side, guarded by Mag. He kicks it back out to Justin Hellman.
I really like the mindset of this Upper Sandusky offense. You know, they don't really hold on to the ball a great deal. They move it continuously.
There's Hellman again. He misses that three. The rebound comes down. It's brought up, and it's scored by Kamen Isles. The 6'6 senior scores, and he makes it 9-7 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Well, what do smart post players do? They hang around the basket.
Yeah, right.
A nice move by Isles to get the garbage and clean it up.
Tomazos with a little spin to get out of traffic. He'll kick it over. This is Fortman. Miles Brody Fortman, I really like his game. And there's Tomazos, GT for three, and he knocks it in to make it 10-9 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
You might like Fortman, but everybody here in OG loves Tomazos right now.
Absolutely.
He is absolutely on fire. Inspired by Jaquel Cotton, apparently.
Oh, my goodness. Well, if there's any nets left after what Jaquel Cotton did in the first game. Now, we talk about Brody Fortman because of his athleticism. You and I, off the air, both talk about how good of a player he is. There's a beautiful cut on the left side there by Justin Hellman, and he scores an easy deuce to make it 11-10 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
A second time that Fortman's been tardy on the defensive end, getting caught by a screen, and I think he's going to hear about it as there's going to be some substitutions for OG. I think Tyson McLaughlin's bringing in this checking line right here.
Third line change for the Jackets here in Columbus. My goodness, wholesale changes. Number 20, Grant Leopold comes in. Number 34, Landon Pester comes in. Number 5, Jack Veerhoff, Pester, excuse me, I mispronounced that. There's Pester on the left side. He misses the shot, and we're going to get a push, and it looks like they're going to get Holden Aldrich on the push.
Yeah, good shot over there. Jeff Winslow, the head coach of Upper Sandusky, in that white. Would you say it's a smock? It's almost
a smock.
Like it's like a dentist smock, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, and Denny Morris is on the floor officiating tonight, so he appreciates that. Dr. Morris.
Well, who will forget his son Zach at Bayside High?
Oh my goodness!
What a tremendous player he was.
The games they had with
Valley
was incredible, incredible.
Big advantage when AC Slater moved in. I thought that changed the rivalry.
Strong kid. Upper Sandusky triggers the ball in right in front of the OG bench. Little dribble drive here from Brock Montgomery, and he's going to be fouled. Brock Montgomery, the 6'1 senior, not hesitant at all of taking the ball to the rim. And you can see Upper Sandusky's game plan right now is to attack, attack, attack.
I absolutely love it. And why not when you got the general, Brock Montgomery, attacking. Had the three ball earlier. Great inbounds play on the side out of bounds. Danny, I think the side out of bounds play is kind of a lost art in basketball.
Do you know, Miles, my all-time favorite college basketball coach for inbound plays was Thad Matta. I thought Thad Matta was incredible at diagramming and coming up with inbound plays.
Yeah, Thad Matta was fantastic, and it was easy to do when he had a shooter like John Diebler from Upper Sandusky.
That's right. John Diebler's not walking through those doors, and if he does, we'll get an interview, I can promise you that.
I guarantee this, he can still shoot the three ball.
Ottawa pushes the ball down low. They'll bring it back out top as they circle the perimeter. Little skip pass to the corner. Over to the fabulous freshman, Jordan Shoemaker. Boy, this kid's got a future here at OG, Miles.
Oh, he sure does. Just one of those guys that jumps off the floor with his athleticism. Played a lot during the football season in the secondary. He's going to be a good one here at OG.
He sure is. There's the missed shot there by Jack Veerhoff as he misses from the foul line. And they'll bring back into the game Brody Fortman and Grady Tomazos.
You wonder if it was one of those quick little substitutions for Tomazos and Fortman where they could talk to him a little bit on the bench,
sure,
settle things down, figure things out. Now go out there, guys, and get this game planning going.
There's a three ball from the left side, and it's good. Grant Leopold knocks in the triple, and he makes it 13-13 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Wow, what a big-time shot for Grant Leopold. only a 10% shooter from behind the arc on the year. Way to get hot at the right time. 100% on that one for Grant.
Miles, this news just coming into us here. The third game here between Delphos St. John's and Mansfield Senior has been canceled because of weather plans. So apparently we will not get a third. We've been advertising 3 games here all day, but we will not get the third game here as the Delphos St. John's Mansfield Senior game has been canceled because of weather.
A little run and jump out of OG right there, tried to trap in the corner. That's a disappointing thing to hear about, Danny, because everybody knows that was going to be a fantastic game. And
that was the one I wanted.
And even though they're not playing, I'm going to guess Cam Elwer still has 40 points.
Well, we're going to stick around, you and I, and we're going to do a pickup game here with some of the students at OG, and because we want it paid for our third game. So.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature did not cooperate with 2 teams ahead to travel.
That's right. Upper Sandusky pushes the ball down low, and a great job there of Brody Fortman of just walling up and keeping the defense at bay, or excuse me, keeping the offense at bay.
A little surprised that Tommaso's passed up that free look behind the arc.
Tommaso's going to set the play back up. He's guarded up top by Cayman Isles. A little bit of a height advantage there by Isles. Adam Mag pushes the ball out top. Back to Tommaso's on the left side. 1:40 to go here. All knotted at 13. And they're going to get Isles on the foul as he jumped out to defend that play.
It's going to be a foul that Jeff Winslow is going to. Yeah, he's looking over there. What are you doing? You're 22 feet away.
That is great from the head coach at Upper Sandusky. Jeff Winslow is looking at his player like, I cannot believe you just did that. Did it in a loving way, though.
Typical trying to steal it from your little brother in the driveway.
Tommasos pushes the ball down to Fortman. He'll kick it back out, and it'll be corralled by Adam Mag. Mag, a little foul line jumper, and that's off the mark. Rebound comes down, and a nice job there by Grant Leopold. 3-ball goes up, and Isles will corral it for the Rams.
A really good late closeout by Brock Montgomery to kind of throw off that rhythm of Tommasos, where that was going to be a make.
Boy, I'll tell you, Miles, we've seen some uniforms this year, but these orange uniforms by Upper Sandusky are bright orange. What a spin move there by Justin Hellman, who just takes it to the rim, and he gives the Rams the 15-13 lead on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, he shows that he is a guy that once he gets to the lane, he can finish 2 now that he's finished inside of 5 feet.
Skip pass across the floor, 3-ball up. That's off the mark, and we're going to get a foul, and I believe that foul, a little bit of contact underneath, and we're going to get double technicals, I believe. And it looked like Justin Hellman and Brody Fortman squared off chest to chest, and I think we're going to get double technicals, if I'm mistaken. And exactly what we're getting is double technicals.
It's just something that officials will not allow anymore. 2 players, when they square off and exchange words, and it's a right move because you're putting a wet blanket on something that could spark into a big fire.
That is a great comment, Miles, because if he does nothing right there, those 2 kids are going to go at it because they were nose to nose. And I know Coach McLaughlin isn't happy about that.
Well, I'm sure the players too.
Right.
They're not happy about it either. You know, they're going to. They have the embarrassment of the technical.
Sure.
It's costing their team, and they're going to draw the ire of their coaches at the same time. And usually it results in a lack of playing time also.
Yeah. You know, that's the one thing we did not see in Game 1 between Lima Senior and Dayton Dunbar was we didn't see any of the players in foul trouble. It was a pretty clean game because it was such a fast-paced game.
It was too fast to call
Too
fouls.
fast, you couldn't call a foul. You're right.
Hey, that first quarter in game number 1 was just about as quick as a game that you're ever going to see.
Nolan Dooling is in the game now, the 6'6" sophomore who comes in averaging 1 point a game. Boy, there's something to look over there on that OG bench. You've got Tyson McLaughlin coaching his kids up, and his father, Kevin McLaughlin, the former Miller City head coach, coaching on the other end of that bench. And years and years of knowledge there, Miles.
2 really good dudes, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get to visit with them.
Good guys. That whole staff over there, just quality guys. When we come up here, the folks up here who take care of us, and you and I had a nice talk with Rex Johnson today and some of the folks in the athletic office. They're just wonderful people that take care of us when we come up here.
OG going to go here under 8. And trying to get it back to Tommasos. Well played.
Mag with the 3-ball on the left side, and he knocks it in. Adam Mag with the 3-ball, and it makes it 16-15, and that is how the first quarter ends. The Ottawa-Glandorf Titans lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 16-15. We come back, we'll have second quarter action right after these messages. Welcome back to Ottawa-Glandorf High School for the Game 2 of the Ottawa-Glandorf Classic between the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans and the Upper Sandusky Rams. The Titans lead this one 16-15. So far, so good. An evenly matched game here in the second quarter, Miles.
A little bit of an issue at the scores table, and now we're get the go-ahead to go. But Adam Mag, he's a guy that's really stepped forward for OG. 5 points in that first quarter. Danny, he averages 5 points a game.
He's a nice player for the Titans.
Tremendous defensive guy. They had the opportunity, St. Mary's, they did early in the year to have a last-second shot to win, and Adam Mag did a great job defending it and saved the win for OG. Brock
Montgomery trying to back his defender into the lane. They'll go to the left side. Little reverse layup, and a nice job there by the big man, Cayman Isles. 6'6" senior shows his versatility, Miles, and knocks it in. He gives him the 17-16 lead.
Yeah, it's working against Dooling, who just entered the game for OG. Keep an eye on number 33 for OG. I think he's going to be a big-time player moving forward, just a sophomore. He had a huge three against Van Wert a week ago in crunch time, but it's still a little bit tardy on the defensive end, as he saw on the other end.
They're going to get David Gibson, number 22, the 6-foot senior, on the foul there. Grady Tomazos trying to drive the ball in, and a little bit of tripping there. No intention there, but they just collide each other. Ball comes in. The ball goes to Ross Mag, and nobody even stepped up to him, and Mag scores the easy bucket to make it 18-17 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, caught Upper Sandusky kind of napping on that out of bounds.
Yeah. Tomazos barely, almost loses the ball as he drives to the middle, goes to the left side. Tomazos, a little turnaround jumper, and Grady Tomazos shows his versatility. He knocks it in to make it 20-17 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Tomazos has 10 for the Titans.
Yeah, I think that little spin back to his weak side, the left side, kind of stunned Brock Montgomery to get Tomazos free.
There's a really nice play there, and they've got Nolan Dooling on the foul. Boy, that looked clean to me, but they're going to say he reached in.
It's like in football when you get that hand on the backside on interference. Same principle. He had the left hand on the backside. Right hand was in good shape, but the hand in the back pushed him a little bit. That's all you need.
This is the longest stretch of the game, gentlemen, that Jaquel Cotton has not made a three.
Well, I hope nobody sat close to him on that senior bus.
I'm telling you.
Hey, he is flammable and he might get burnt.
Nah, we joke, of course. We talk about Jaquel Cotton, the game one unbelievable performance, end of the night with 40 points as he knocked down 8 threes. That's unofficial. We may have not got one or two that we missed because it was such a fast-paced game.
I was convinced everything he shot was going in, so I stopped counting.
Justin Hellman with the ball up top. He is guarded by Ross Mag. What a matchup that is of two versatile players for their respective teams. They're going to try to push the ball down on the block. And a nice little turnaround up and under there by Brock Montgomery, and he's going to go to the foul line. Nice job by Montgomery of just getting positioned to get the foul.
Well, he talked about Montgomery's ability behind the arc early in the game at 48%, but Danny, hey, he can score anywhere. His shooting percentage overall, 57%.
Nice player, yeah.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player. Loves the right-hand side of the floor.
So Montgomery to the line for the first of two. Our free throw sponsor tonight, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated. Lee's is not famous for chicken. We're famous for catering, too. So Lee's Famous Recipe, the foul line sponsor. See what I did there?
Montgomery, a 64% shooter from the free throw line. Easy trip for him.
20-19, Ottawa-Glandorf leads on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. They swing it around the perimeter. Ball comes to Brody Fortman. Tomazos, a little skip pass to Mag. Mag with a jumper, and it's good. Adam Mag with the three ball, and a near steal there by Tomazos, and the Titans lead this one 23-19.
A little release rotation and celebration for Adam Mag, who has been a huge spark. But how about the find out of the double team by Grady Tomazos to
really nice
go
job.
Cross court? He is not a post player, He's a guard posting up and able to have the vision to find his open teammate. Fantastic by Tomazos.
This is Luke Schoenberger with the ball. Gets it over to Brock Montgomery. Montgomery dribble drive foul line. Nolan Dooling with a height advantage. There's a 3-ball from the right side. It's off the mark. Josh Hellman with a nice stroke on the right side. Misses that shot. Brody Fortman thought about pulling the trigger as he takes it inside. Skip pass across the floor. This is Mag. Shot goes up, and it's off the mark. Way off the mark there. Adam Mag misses everything.
Yeah, he was kind of falling away on his shot. Didn't really square up, but that's okay. A little heat check moment. He's been on fire. Let him go ahead and fire that up again.
You're right. Upper Sandusky will bring the ball in. They're down 23-19 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holliday from the OG Winter Classic.
A little bumping and grinding going on.
Sure is. You're absolutely right. Justin Hellman tried to go inside, and Adam Mag said no thank you. They're going to go try the other block. They'll push it back out across the 3 line.
I love how Montgomery will get himself separation without even moving. Just jab steps, gets that defender on his heel.
Very, very smart players that know what to do with the ball, how to create space.
Yeah, look at that one right there. Fantastic.
Beautiful dribble drive there by Brock Montgomery. We just talked about it, and that's exactly what he does. A little jab step and goes to the middle, and he puts it up to make it 23-21.
And then a little breakdancing on the baseline at the end.
There's a steal there. They'll outlet pass. Here comes Hellman down the floor. Little fake there. Hellman takes it back up, misses the shot, and Nolan Dooling with the rebound. And Ottawa-Glandorf's going to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Today's scoreboard sponsor is brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Well, this is Ultimate Basketball, my brother, as we are in Game 2 of the OG Winter. There's a nice pass down to Brody Fortman, and he says thank you very much. He lays it in to make it 25-21 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, what a well-schooled team OG is. Anticipated that change in defense by Upper Sandusky. Ready for it. Nice find by Peaster to get Fortman involved.
Swinging around the top of the perimeter, down 25-21. Try to get it down low. Nolan Dooling doing a nice job with the defense, and a beautiful job as both officials were going to call the block.
That was Aldridge that
held
his
Aldridge,
ground.
You're right, yes. As I've mixed up the names several times here.
Good minutes for Aldridge. Normally a rebounder, he averages 4 a game, but that time showing up defensively for OG.
And he just stood there with his hands straight up.
Fundamental defense.
Absolutely. 3:29 to go here in the first half. Ottawa-Glandorf leads this one 25-21. Nice crowd here today for Game 2 of the OG Winter Classic as the host team welcomes in the Upper Sandusky Rams.
OG did a great job of carving up this zone on their last possession. Good skip pass there.
Tomazos from the left side, and it's good. Grady Tomazos is on fire. Makes it 28-21. Tomazos has 13 for the Titans.
Right, remember one of our keys for OG, the extra pass. They've done a great job of sharing the basketball, finding an open teammate.
Upper Sandusky brings the ball down. This is Hellman, a little spin move, and he scores. Nice job there by Justin Hellman. The 6-foot senior makes it 28-23 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Tyson McLaughlin's going to ask Brody Fortman, how many times are they going to beat you with that same action?
Yeah.
That's twice now that Hellman's come free off of it.
And it looks like he's going to do it right now because they're bringing in Royce Ellerbrock into the game. And Leopold will take a seat. 2:33 to go here in the half. There's another 3-ball by Brody Fortman as he knocks it in from the left side, and the Titans are sizzling right now. Brody Fortman, and Fortman comes up and hacks the ball away, and it goes out of bounds and go back to Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, how about big bad Brody Fortman that time? Buries the 3, and then did you see the emphatic fist pump? He is emotional in this game. He is fired up. Big shot by big bad Brody.
I say Brody Fortman, the 6'4 junior. I really like his game. This is a Titans team that will be better next year, Miles, just because of some of the things they've went through this year. And this team has gotten better, and they're going to be a tough out come tournament time.
Well, you think about it, there's a ton of teams that we can say that about in the Lima Land area, Northwest Ohio. There is a ton of teams stacked with young talent, OG included.
Upper Sandusky down 31-23. They get the ball to the low post, and a nice job there by Luke Schoenberger, but he misses the 2-foot shot. Here come the Titans in transition. There's a 3 ball from the left side. You're kidding me. Nolan Dooling, the 6'6 sophomore, knocks in the triple. And we got a timeout on the floor. It's 34-23. We'll be back right after these messages. Our free throw sponsor tonight is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak-Delta, St. Mary's, locally owned and operated. Lee's not just famous for chicken, they're famous for catering too. 1:52 to go here. Ottawa-Glandorf leads this one 34-23. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holliday from the Ottawa-Glandorf Winter Classic. Some of the best teams in the state of Ohio matched up here today. Game 1 saw Lima Senior defeat Dayton Dunbar in an absolute great contest as Jaquel Cotton, the big man for senior high, goes for 40. Sandusky loses the ball. It's picked up by Brody Fortman. Tomazos brings it down the floor, gets it into Landon Peaster. They screen it across the floor.
Well, everybody always talks about communication on the defensive end. Well, you have to have it on offense.
You
also.
sure do.
Nobody alerted about the trap coming from Grady Tomazos for the guys in orange. Gotta be vocal. Let your teammate know that a trap is coming.
Nice job there by Fortman, losing the ball, but gets it in back to his teammates. The shot goes up, and it's missed by Royce Ellerbrock. Here come the Rams in transition. This is Brock Montgomery. Boy, that kid can spin and win all day, can't he? Over to Hellman. Hellman dribble drives to the middle and loses the handle on the ball, and they're going to say it was a travel, and that's the right call.
Yeah, with 1:02 left in this half, and Upper Sandusky down by 11. They are turning the ball over and really snacking on some danger here. OG is really hot offensively. Don't want this thing to blow up to 15, and next thing you know, you are Jeff Winslow, and you got a tough sell job at halftime.
You're absolutely right. We're under 1 minute to go here until halftime. Ottawa-Glandorf with an 11-point lead as they push the ball down low. Going to get a foul here.
It's such a great set. It's a set that you see in basketball all the time when a team is struggling mentally to stay in the game, and you run that little backdoor off the high post inbound pass to it, and then all of a sudden you're at the free throw line or an easy layup. Every team in America has that set.
Same one, right? Hellerbrock misses the first one from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. Entering the game now for Upper Sandusky, and I do not have him on my list, is number 2. We don't have him on the docket, do you? Jonathan Craig, I believe is his name.
Craig is a sophomore, averages about 3 points a game. Keep an eye on him, though. He loves to shoot the 3 at 44%.
Jacob Romick is in the game now for Upper Sandusky. He is a 5'5" freshman. So a young roster now for the Rams on the floor. And they throw the ball away. It's going to go back to Ottawa-Glandorf.
Nice job by the gentleman in the second row to catch that one and give it to the official.
You said it earlier. If you catch the ball in the stands, you got to shoot the ball. You've got to shoot the ball.
What are they going to do, throw you out because you shot it?
Well, they might, yeah. Nice little tip pass there. And Brody Fortman, who's had a nice half, knocks it in to make it 37-23, and the Titans are threatening to run away with this one.
Yeah, nice to see Fortman respond mentally after having that tough moment with the double technical. Didn't lose him, though. He bounced back.
Upper Sandusky needing a bucket in the worst way here, down to 30 seconds until halftime. They're down 14 to Ottawa-Glandorf. They try to push the ball down low. They get it in the middle of the floor, and there's a nice job of Craig getting the ball going to the rim, and he loses the ball.
That's a huge turnover because you're going to allow Ottawa-Glandorf, if they want, just to dribble it out and go in with a 14-point lead. But I have a feeling Tyson McLaughlin is kind of greedy here, and rightfully so. This is a tremendous situational basketball executing program. Look for them to dial up something that's going to get them a really good free look.
They'll get it into Adam Mag with 20 seconds to go. He'll bring the ball down. He's guarded by Jacob Romick, the freshman.
My guess, Danny, they're going to try to get it to Tomazos at about 10.
And you're right, Tomazos with the ball. We're at 9. Tomazos dribble drive left side, little 12-foot jumper. It's in. Grady Tomazos makes it 39-23. There's the half-court heave, and that'll do it. After one half a play from Ottawa-Glandorf High School, the Titans lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 39-23. It's halftime here at Ottawa-Glandorf High School for Game 2 of the Ottawa-Glandorf Winter Classic. The Titans lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 39-23. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holiday, Jacob O'Neill on camera, our entire WSN crew. And Miles, a dominant first half for the OG Titans as everything was working.
Yeah, and you remember one of our keys, the extra pass. They did a great job of sharing that basketball, and when you get free looks, you become a tremendous shooters. And how about that guy right there? Number 1, the big Tomazos getting things started. 10 big points early to get that offense for OG rolling.
He was fantastic. He finished the first half with 15, and he was the leader of that Titan bunch, and they all played really, really well. Upper Sandusky has their work cut out for him here to start the second half.
They can't be forgetful about that guy, too. Adam Mag with his contribution in that first quarter, 5 big points.
Absolutely. Here come the Rams as they go right to left, down 39-23. Nice defense by Tomazos on the ball as he is smothering Luke Schoenberger. And there we get another turnover, and the Titans will bring it down in transition.
This OG team anticipates passes as well as anybody.
3 ball from the left side. It's off the mark, and the rebound comes down, and it's corralled by Cayman Isles. Cayman Isles did yeoman's work for the Rams, the 6'6 senior. A nice job on the interior for them in the first half.
You get the feeling that Rolls-Royce Ellerbrock kind of rushing his shot from behind the arc, talking himself that he has to release it too quickly.
One of those shots, Miles, that with them being up by 16, if it falls, the gym goes crazy, but not the best shot. I'm sure that maybe Tyson McLaughlin didn't want him to take that one.
Well, I'm sure Jeff Wenzel would say the same thing about Cayman Isles, settling for a 16-footer with a hand in his face.
You know, Upper Sandusky, what do they got to do, Miles, to get back in this one down 16? Look, you look at the sheet, and they've got they've got a 6'6 and 6'3, and they've got guys that they can put the ball on the block, but boy, they're just settling for any jumper from the outside.
You can run through your sets, and the first time you might get a bucket, or maybe even the second time, but after a while, OG will clamp things down, and I think they're going to have to isolate guys like Brock Montgomery, get him some free looks, but Fortman is doing a great job on the weak side rebound for OG.
Nice job by Brody Fortman as he knocks it in to make it 41-23 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. And let's see what happens here.
They're going to count the bucket.
They are going to count the bucket. And that's going to put Josh Hellman at the line for an old-fashioned 3. And Tyson McLaughlin is like, just like you and I, what?
It was a collective sigh from everybody in OG garb. They couldn't believe the call as well.
And Hellman knocks it in. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapakoneta, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated. Lee's is not just famous for chicken. We're famous for catering, too.
You know what they're really famous for?
Gravy.
The mashed potatoes and gravy are amazing, but
my gosh.
How about the fingers, how big they are?
Oh, they're huge.
They're like individual breasts. They're not even figures.
Absolutely. There's a nice – Brody Fortman right now is just doing what he wants to do, Miles. He makes it 43-26 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard, and Fortman has 11 for the Titans.
Hey, he's doing a great job of digging out position on the offensive end, and you get the feeling that Mag was going to shoot that one before he caught it.
Adam Mag wanted all part of that one, and they throw it away. It'll go back to Upper Sandusky.
It looked like Danny Holbrook playing catch in the backyard right there.
I'd have caught that one. I'd have caught that. Anything for a cheap laugh on old Danny boy. Game after game after game. Here comes Upper Sandusky. They're down 43-26. 3 ball from the left side. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down, and we're going to get a foul underneath. And I believe they're going to get Cayman Isles on the foul, and that is exactly who they get.
Yeah, a little too much bumper car action down low. If it was Cedar Point, you let it go on, but it is not, so it's a foul.
Every time someone goes to Cedar Point, I always get the taffy brought back to me.
Do you really?
After a couple bites of taffy, I don't need any more taffy.
Well, I've always been a fan of cheese on a stick at Cedar Point. I know. Looking at me,
I would have never
It's
guessed
shocking.
that out of your GQ looks here. Here's Tomazos with the ball up top. This is Brody Fortman. He's been sizzling since the middle of the second quarter. Ball goes out of bounds to go back to Ottawa-Glandorf.
You got to believe people that live in Sandusky, when they talk to people that aren't from Sandusky, get tired of people talking about Cedar Point.
Well, I'm in the same boat. I get tired of people talking about Roundhead. I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
It's so cosmopolitan.
Absolutely. Well, I live on the outer belt, so I don't get into the city much. Titans up 43-26. Tomazos with the ball up top. 5:15 to go. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holiday, game 2 of the Ottawa-Glandorf Winter Classic here on the campus of Ottawa-Glandorf High School. Trying to push the ball down low. Brody Fortman gets it taken away from him. He got really nice position. Love the set there as they ran Fortman off of a screen. He goes down to the block. Nice job of the Titans to get him the ball.
Yeah, it was really good play by both sides because Jacob Romick came flying over and help out, and he recognized it. And for a young guy, a freshman, to understand what they're trying to get accomplished on that offensive side, that bodes well about his basketball IQ.
This is Jordan Shoemaker in the game now for the Titans. This is Fortman with the ball. Tried to go behind the back there, and it's intercepted by the Rams. They'll bring it down the floor. Josh Hellman with the ball. Tried to go over to Romick. Romick, the freshman guard for the Rams. Guarded up top by another freshman, Jordan Shoemaker. So we've got some youth on the floor on both sides. .434 to go here in the third quarter.
Like just nothing easy.
No, and there's a steal from Shoemaker. And he gets on the floor, gets it out, and we're going to get an over and back call on Jordan Shoemaker. But what a heck of an effort by that young man.
It sure was, and great job by the official being right there. Johnny on the spot to eyeball that one, and not a popular call, but a correct call.
Absolutely. Ross Mag will take a seat. And they'll bring into the game Holden Aldridge, the 6'7" junior. You look up and down the OG roster, Miles, and they've got great size at 6'4", 6'7", 6'6", and all underclassmen. So next year is going to be fun here in Putnam County for the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans.
Well, they will lose to Mazos and Ross Mag, but other than that, virtually the whole roster returns. Now, I know losing those two guys is big.
Two quality players, yeah.
But you'd like the fact that 80% of your roster returns.
Sure, absolutely. There's a nice job by Shoemaker of getting his defensive paws on the ball there. A great job by the young man to get over the top of the offensive player for Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, good effort by number 14. A moment ago, he had to tie up his shoes to make sure they worked, and good thing he did because it made him a little bit quicker.
And there you just a perfect example there of Jordan Shoemaker. If you're a young kid and you want to get on the floor, defend, because every coach will use you at some time on the floor.
Oh, that's a great point, because even at the college level, you always hear college coaches talking about, well, why isn't this kid playing as a freshman? Well, he's got to learn how to defend first and foremost. You can't put a guy out there that people are just going to abuse and get easy buckets from.
Absolutely. Upper Sandusky will trigger it out underneath their basket. Dribble drive to the basket, and Montgomery takes it in, and he scores. And he's going to go to the line for an old-fashioned three.
Yeah, a little bit of a glimmer of hope for the guys in orange. If I am Jeff Winslow, I am saying, guys, let's get Montgomery the basketball as much as possible. And I'm telling Brock, look to drive or shoot first before you pass it off. He is a guy that is a tough matchup for OG.
He absolutely is. He averages 13 a game, and here he sits at 10 on the afternoon and really hasn't been a factor in this game. And you're exactly right, Miles. I would create the focal point run around Brock Montgomery.
Oh, without a doubt. He is a guy we've seen it with the handles, the up fakes, and has buried a three. He's got the full game.
Now Upper Sandusky in a little bit of pressure here. Trying to speed the game up for Ottawa-Glandorf, and they do a great job of getting it across the timeline. Tomazos will set up the offense.
Now, what a luxury, though, when you have a guy like Fortman that can help you break that, throw right over top of it.
Yeah, the 6'4" sophomore can see the entire floor. Nice job there. It looked like a travel call there as Holden Aldridge moved his feet a little bit, but there was no call made, and Aldridge is going to be fouled.
A nice athletic move by Aldridge, though. People forget, not just a guy that catches and doesn't move. Had a little spin move on the baseline to get himself free.
So Holden Aldridge will go to the line to shoot 2. Our free throws tonight are brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Waupun, Delphus in St. Mary's, locally owned and operated. Lee's is not just famous for chicken, they're famous for catering too. Aldridge knocks in the first one.
How about Aldridge makes the first one and then points over to some of the students like, yeah, I got you.
I got you. I got you. I promised you that one. That's a Babe Ruth call my shot, right?
43% from the free throw line on the year, but looks like he's worked extremely hard on that. He buries the 2 on that one.
Knocked in the second one, and his reward is he's going to be taken out of the game and get a breather.
It's like hockey, right? You score a goal, what do? They bench you. They take you off the ice.
You light the lamp and you go to the bench. Makes it 45-29 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. So Justin Hellman with the ball up top, and he is guarded by Adam Mag. They swing it over to Josh Hellman. Hellman tried to cut down low on the baseline, and he gets the ball taken almost away, and he gets it to a teammate.
A good switch up top by OG.
Hellman just picks the ball up. Upper Sandusky, nothing coming easy right now for the Rams. The Ottawa-Glandorf defense is just suffocating right now, and there's another steal. And here come the Titans, and Ross Mag will bring it down.
Yeah, you're going to want to ask Isles tomorrow, why didn't you work one-on-one when you had Tomazos on you on that low block?
You had such a height advantage. Tomazos dribble drive, and he slips, and he gathers himself, and Tomazos with a little bit of a limp there. And you just wonder if there's some moisture on the floor there.
Well, there's so much moisture on the roof, you wonder if maybe a little drop came down with all the rain and sleet and all that
bad weather we're having today.
H2O.
Cayman Isles could not move the ball at all, and he gets it out to Justin Heilman. Heilman will reset it with 1:54 to go, and the Titans lead 45-29.
Only 6 points in this quarter for Upper Sandusky.
Upper Sandusky comes into this game at 13-5. There's a three-pointer off the mark. And it'll go back out of bounds, and they'll say it goes back to Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, one of those 3 balls that I haven't shot in a while. As soon as it hits my hands, I'm going to let it fly.
You look at this schedule for Upper Sandusky, Miles, and they've played just a cornucopia of really good teams with Buckeye Central, Bucyrus, Mohawk, Shelby, Cary. It is a really good league, and they're 7-4 in that league, and it just hasn't been that well today.
Well, they finish up at Buckeye Central and then at Cary. You would like to think those will be 2 wins for Upper Sandusky.
Absolutely. The Northern 10, always a good conference.
It is weird when you study teams' schedules. Some will kind of trickle their way out of the regular season, and others will load up and play like 4 games in that last week. Always interesting to see what coach's philosophy is the better one on that.
And I think that's why Nick Fraley gives you and I a lot of games heading into tournament times. He's getting us ready. He's getting us amped up. I think that's his game plan.
You think that's what it is?
I think it's his game plan, yeah.
Nick's a wise guy.
Yeah,
he understands.
He knows. Get the A team together.
I know he's a hockky fan, and so
he's a Utah fan.
He's like the Herb Brooks.
Yes, he is
TV.
the Herb Brooks of TV.
And evidently, you're the Mike Ruzioni. I'm the Jim Craig.
Wrap the flag around you, Jim. Take the mask off. Yeah.
Take it off, and then people say, put it back on.
I'm George Papard. I love it when a plan comes together. Nice job of the Titans moving the ball. This is Mag from the left side, off the mark. Rebound comes down. They get it. It goes out of bounds and go back to Upper Sandusky.
Was Ross Mag shooting that or trying to make a pass? And it kind of caught in between.
Yeah,
an odd moment.
He got caught in between. You're right.
OG's got to do a good job of closing out this 118. Don't let it get down to 10, and Upper Sandusky has that dangerous word, hope.
Josh Hellman runs the ball down the floor. It almost goes out of bounds, and it's saved. And a nice job by David Gibson to save the ball. And Upper Sandusky retains possession with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Push it down low. Nothing coming easy for Upper Sandusky. And there's another missed shot, and OG will collect the rebound with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, Isles thought he was fouled. Looked at the official. Was incredulous. Why didn't you blow the whistle?
That's the first time you've used the word incredulous today.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice job.
I was looking at my thesaurus the other day and came up with that one. Don't ask me to spell it, though, Danny. I'm not a good speller.
No.
No, I've had trouble spelling words since second grade spelling bee got knocked out. The word was failure.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You a failure in the second grade.
Tyson McLaughlin steps up on the second step to allow him to inbound it, but still giving instructions. OG probably going to hold it as long as possible here if I believe what their philosophy is. Maybe get a shot. They got it to Tomazos earlier in the game on a buzzer beater.
Now the Rams are going to double team Tomazos as he pushes it down. Gets to Mag. Mag went dribble drive foul line. This is Tomazos from the top of the key. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Hellman, and Hellman loses the ball. The shot goes up, and it's off the mark. And that's how the third quarter ends. Ross Mag with the missed jumper. After 3 quarters of play, the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 45-31. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after these messages. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor has been brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor, bringing resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holliday, and Jacob O'Neill bringing this one home. Game 2 of the Ottawa-Glandorf Winter Classic. As we start the fourth quarter here, the Titans lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 45-31.
Got a chance to meet Jill Alt a week ago from Ultimate Outdoor. What a nice lady. Brought Randy Roberts and I a Snickers bar and a water.
Nice.
It was awesome. And she said one of the nicest things that they've ever done for you guys that read those is they took pergola out of the ad.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
pergola?
Jill. I called it pergola. I called it Portugal. I called it Pringles. I called it everything. Thank you, Jill. We appreciate that. Ottawa-Glandorf will start the fourth quarter with the ball. 3-ball on the way. And a nice rebound there by Adam Mag as he goes up top and puts it in. That was a beautiful shot, Miles.
Yeah, Adam Mag didn't even bring it down. Just levitated in the air and put it back in.
Upper Sandusky gets the ball down in a hurry, and they score. And that was Brock Montgomery, and Montgomery's got 16 to lead the Rams. They're down 47-30. Miles, they're still in this game, down 14 to start the fourth quarter.
Well, they won't be if they don't stop OG. OG's getting easy buckets. You got to get stops if you're going to come back and win games.
Nice cut back door there by Royce Ellerbrock. Rolls Royce, knocks it in, make it 49-33 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Upper Sandusky brings the ball back down, and we've got a collision down underneath the basket. And let's see what the call is here. And they're going to say 2 shots for the Rams. That foul was on Grady Tomazos. That's his first, and that will put Luke Schoenberger at the line. The 6'2 sophomore averages 8.5 a game. And he makes the first one. Schoenberger, that's his first point of the night, Miles.
56% free throw shooter, so making that first one a big step for him.
Second one on the way, and it's off the mark, and it's brought down by the Titans, and they continue to lead 49-34 with 6:55 to go in this contest.
If OG hangs on to win this one, and that has been a big if this year. They've had leads that have disappeared on them. If they win this one, this might be the most impressive win that they've had, maybe surpassing that Bath win that they caused 20 turnovers to get the win in that one.
Look, they've had a rough season by OG standards, but it is still Ottawa-Glandorf. It is still that really, really good coaching staff, a great fan base, great facilities. They've got all the pieces here. As I said, they're going to be a tough out here in another couple weeks in the tournament. There's Tomazos with a jumper that goes off the mark. It goes out of bounds, and they'll go back to Ottawa-Glandorf. They're doing the little things right now, Miles, that we didn't see at the beginning of the year. They're getting on the floor. They're hustling. They're defending. They're starting to understand what Coach McLaughlin wants from them.
Well, you're never going to out-effort OG.
No.
They might not outscore you because they're struggling to shoot the basketball, but they are always going to challenge for every loose ball and every rebound they can get their hands on.
So Tomazos was double-teamed, and Coach McLaughlin's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll be back right after these messages. Our free throw sponsor today is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not famous for chicken. They're also famous for catering too. 6:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ottawa-Glandorf continues to lead by 15, 49-34 over the Upper Sandusky Rams. Danny Holbrook, Miles Holliday, Jacob O'Neill from the OG Winter Classic. Boy, they picked a good name for this one because outside it is a Winter Classic right now with the snow and the ice falling. Tomazos from the free throw line knocks it down. Maybe a little farther back than the free throw line because they call it a 2. He was close to the arc. Tomazos knocks it in to make it 51-34. He's got 17 to lead the Titans.
It was really great execution on the offensive end for OG. They spread the floor, so when they knew Upper Sandusky was going to bring a second guy to the ball, it made it easy to see.
Upper Sandusky, nice back cut on the left side. Nothing coming easy for the Rams. This is Montgomery. Tried to spin around to get a good look. Gets it into Hellman. Hellman tries to feed it down to the post, and we're going to get a foul, and that foul is going to go against Josh Hellman. You get the "you can't do that" cheer from the OG squad over there. We haven't heard that tonight.
One of the best student sections in all of Northwest Ohio and Lima Land. They are fantastic.
Boy, they had all kinds of sales out in the hallway today, didn't they? Concession stands, they were selling cookies, they were selling all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah, those cookies.
Oh my goodness, they look pretty good.
Those are expensive. And
there's Brody Fortman, takes it in from the right side and scores. The 6'4" sophomore just with ease scores, makes it 53-34 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. And there's a steal again. Jordan Shoemaker, the freshman, takes it in, gets it blocked, and Fortman brings it back down. He's going to take it in, and he misses that shot. Everything falling right now as Ross Mag comes in, puts it in, makes it 55-34, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Ottawa-Glandorf High School, where the Titans continue to lead the Upper Sandusky Rams 55-34 with 4:43 to go. And Miles looked a few minutes ago like Upper Sandusky with the ball down 14 had a chance to chip away, and the OG pressure tightens up.
Yeah, that's what OG does, right? You build your program on intensity and playing good defense. It makes it easier to win basketball games because you're really stifling the other team's ability to score.
Now OG with a little bit of pressure as Upper Sandusky gets it across the timeline. The ball underneath the block, and they score. Nice job there by Cayman Isles, the 6'6" senior, to score. Makes it 55-36 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
They're going to try and gamble now to get some possessions. They have to get back in this game. But got to be a good feeling for Jeff Winslow that he calls timeout and his team executes.
Yeah, that's a great point. So Adam Mag with the ball up top, gets it over to Tomazos. Grady Tomazos has been fantastic tonight leading this squad with 17 big points.
And just efficient points, too.
Yeah, right.
Has not taken 20 shots to get his points. Taken what the defense has given him.
Hasn't forced anything. And now OG with clock management on their mind right now. Shoemaker with the baseline jumper, misses that one. They get the rebound. Tomazos puts it up. And, of course, he scores because he's having that kind of night. Grady Tomazos, he's got 19, and it's 57-36 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, really nice job by Tomazos on the offensive end. A veteran move, understanding where that rebound was going to come down. Did you know 80% of all rebounds go to the weak side?
To the weak side, I've heard that. Yes, I've heard that.
Tomazos, a guy that knows that.
Hey, Miles, join Danny Holbrook, Nate Garlock, and yourself each week as they break down local matchups. The three wise men on WOSN.
It's so much fun, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I just saw that read there, and I thought, that's great. We have a lot of fun doing that.
And we had a lot of people tell us last week's episode, the best one that we've had yet.
Right, because I wasn't there. Yes, nice job. Way to ruin the broadcast. Appreciate that.
We're sorry that you were sick on that one.
Sick of you guys is what I was sick of.
Well, Mark Shine came in and did a great job filling in for you.
He's the Goose Gossage. I'm telling you, he's the closer. He does a great job. So now we are under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Ottawa-Glandorf Titans lead this one 57-36. as the home cheers start to come in. Tomazos misses that layup, and a nice rebound there by Holden Aldrich as he puts it in and makes it 59-36 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Got to be a good feeling when everybody on the bench jumps up to cheer for you, and it tells you how popular Holden Aldrich is after making that basket.
So Upper Sandusky, they will fall to 13-6 on the season. There's a little jumper there by Josh Hellman. Ottawa-Glandorf will move to 6-11 on the season. Good win for the Titans here today. There's a steal out top, and Hellman's going to take it on the right side. Challenged, he scores, and a nice job there. Josh Hellman, excuse me. He's got 10 on the night.
Well, we talked about the way that Upper Sandusky finishes the season at Buckeye Central, then home against Cary. This Ottawa-Glandorf team, Danny, has a tough one coming up with Shawnee on Valentine's Day.
No love lost there.
And then the next night, they have Archbold, a traditional rival. They took a couple years off, but that's a team that is always good in the NWAL. And teams that have two blue bloods, really, in Northwest Ohio. So not easy to out, but that's what OG does, right? They never have easy ones.
I was going to say, they don't back down from anybody. There's a three ball from the top of the key. That's missed off the mark, and the rebound comes down. And Ottawa-Glandorf with 1:42 to go here leads 59-40. So two really good games we got to watch here today. The Lima Senior Spartans defeated the Dayton Dunbar Wolverines in Game 1. And in Game 2, Ottawa-Glandorf will take care of business defeating the Upper Sandusky Rams. Score to be determined here as some of the good folks are filing out.
I hope everybody is going to drive with caution.
They're saying the weather's really bad outside.
The PA announcer announced that the side roads are really slippery. So proceed with caution, everybody.
So they poke that one away. Ottawa-Glandorf retains possession of it as they just move the ball around the top of their perimeter. Down to 1:15 to go. Not about taking the three, but he's going to dribble drive. He loses his handle on the ball, and we're going to get a foul. Let's see who that foul is called against. Foul is on Parker Heckman. Under a minute to go here. Titans still lead 59-40. Big thank you to our sponsors today, Ultimate Outdoor, our scoreboard sponsor, and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, our free throw sponsor. As always, we appreciate what you folks do for us. Can't do this without you, and we have a lot of great sponsors that we work with on a weekly basis. And they're going to get another foul as Hellman gets called for the foul.
Danny, I know you love Lee's. Is it true? There's a rumor going on around WOSN that you asked if you could be paid in Lee's gift cards.
I would take that. Yeah. Yes. If I had a swimming pool, I'd fill it with Lee's gravy. That's how much I love that stuff. I've said many times on the broadcast, I would drink it over ice. If they would have me do their commercials, I would just sit there with a glass of it over ice and drink it. Yeah.
Well, let me warn you, if you have a swimming pool full of gravy, that means Darren Gilbert will be there.
Well, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy. Nice dribble drive there, and a nice job by Jack Veerhoff with the bucket. Makes it 61-40 as we get down to 20 seconds here in this contest. There's a steal by Jack Veerhoff, and he's going to take it in. And a near dunk. He loses the handle on the ball. I give the kid credit for the attempt. What a try.
Do you count it? Do you give it to him?
Heavens, yes, right. I give it to him. The student section gave it to him. And that's going to do it. The Ottawa-Glandorf Titans win this one 63-40 over the Upper Sandusky Rams. When we come back, we're going to go down on the floor and get an interview.
Grady Tomazos, the big Tomazos. I finally get a chance to talk to you after a ball game. A great performance here, 19 points. What were you feeling here today on the offensive end?
I mean, I was feeling myself. Yesterday we had a great win too, and last night I was hitting my shots, and so Coach was hyping us up pregame, and I was feeling myself.
Now, look, it's your Winter Classic, the OG Winter Classic. How's it feel that you guys put on a performance like this? Really, arguably the best performance of the year at your own classic.
It feels great, especially with how the season went. We're young, and we're definitely getting hot at the right time, and it's a great feeling to win here today.
You guys seem like you're really locked in defensively. What's been the difference defensively now as opposed to early in the year?
I feel like early in the year, our young guys were scared to pressure. They were scared of getting beat, scared of making mistakes, and in practice we talk about how it's okay to make mistakes while you're young. That's going to happen. So I think they kind of gotten fearless over the last couple of weeks, and we've turned it up.
Tournament right around the corner. How dangerous is this team going to be in the tournament?
If we can hit our shots like that, I think we'll be pretty hard to beat.
Talk about making shots. Nobody's made the half-court shot this year. Are you going to be the first one to make it?
Hopefully.
All right, here we go. The big Tomazos half-court shot. All his teammates behind him. Here he goes. Here we go. Hey, oh! Grady, congratulations on being a player of the game. Keep it rolling, man. Danny, this guy, he was the big Tomazos.
Nice job, Miles, on the interview with Grady Tomazos. What a heck of a game that young man had.
It's an easy interview to do when you have a guy like the big Tomazos. He was fantastic tonight and a fantastic interview.
So the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans get a big non-conference win over the Upper Sandusky Rams. For Jacob O'Neill, our cameraman, Miles Holliday, I'm Danny Holberg saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. You've been watching high school basketball on WOSN.